Okay, what is up, my peoples? Hi. So a couple tips when you're doing this is just warm your epoxy up. Sometimes use some clear or some ink, like alcohol inks, or them clear dyes you can also use. It's lighter and the white goes through it better. Just enough. I didn't mix up as much as I mixed up last time because I had a bunch left over. It's my first time doing this for anybody because, I don't know, I just kind of learned through trial and error. So learn from my mistakes, I guess is what I'm going to say. Okay, so we're going to do Alumalite first. I'm going to go through and torch all these bubbles out. Alright, here we're going to do Alumalite, and Alumalite is a really nice pigment. I like the effects that you get from it. They always give me good results. So when you're doing it, warm it up. Don't try to push it just yet. Warm it up. Okay, and then push. See there? Can you see that? I'll show you everything more in depth as we go. I'm sorry if it's crooked. Please just work with me. I'm like, gotta go get my baby like very, very soon. So I'm just trying to help somebody out. So I'm going to go on low, and I'm just going to warm it up. And then push. Not yet. You'll see when it's ready to be pushed. So this is Cast and Craft. And the thing that I like about them for my ocean scenes is that it's foamy. It's realistic. Like, you see that right there? I love that. That is waves. That is what waves look like. That is a wave. That's, I love that. Okay, so this next one is just resin. And the Cast and Craft is right here. And I'll have a link for that. That's the one we just used. And the Just Resin is Titanium White by Just Resin. I ordered this through Artist Till Death, and I actually saw them do a thing like this, but they didn't use everything that I'm using. They used some of them, but like I said, I told somebody that I'd do this, so I'm doing it. Warm it up. And when it's ready, then push it out. Beautiful. Now, you see how they're all different cells? Like, they're different. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You'll see it once I give you the close-up afterwards, okay? So, this is spray paint. It is Rust-Oleum spray paint. Let me see if I got gloves. I'm out. I don't have it. I'm all out. Damn. Alright, so this is going to have to do, I think this is why I'm not getting the effect that I wanted. So, spray paint is really good too if you're like, and you can just push this one. Okay, now the next one that I'm going to do is spray paint in the epoxy, okay? So when you're going in the epoxy to make it an actual paint to be used like this, cover it with your hand, stick this in the hole, and it eliminates the overspray, okay? So, and it's actually now just paint. So this one is going to be spray paint with isopropyl alcohol, and I use 91%. Just a little tip, with COVID going on right now, it is so hard to find alcohol. Everclear liquor. I promise. Everclear liquor. Okay, now you think that looks lame, right? Check this out. Bam! I love that. I love that little, I love doing that. Rust-Oleum oil-based enamel paint. Get off my stuff, fly. All right, warm her up. I don't know why it's not doing it. It kind of, this one kind of happens like a little bit after because of like the oil base in there. I think. I don't know why it happens after. It just does. This is the acrylic ink. Wait, is that the acrylic ink? Yeah, that's the acrylic ink. I thought it was a spray paint, but I remembered I used paper cups for that. This one kind of gave me some cool effects on the other one. Not really what I was looking for, but kind of cool. Okay, so for, let's see, I'm going to use the Rust-Oleum oil-based paint because we didn't really get a lot of cells there. So I'm going to mix it in half. And I'm going to do this. Silicone oil, 1 little squirt. Now this is a highly, highly, highly controversial product to put in your epoxy. Why? I think people use too much of it, but it is effortless cells. I promise you. Don't use a lot. You will get divots. Like you'll get really bad divots and dimples in your pieces, but it creates some really nice effects if you use it right. And this next one is Resi Blast. And a lot of people don't use this either. Sorry, I have to decline this call. A lot of people don't use this either because they get the same thing. They get dimples, they get, and I put 2 drops in there. That's it. You don't need a lot. Like, you do not need a lot. Sorry, my mom keeps calling and I want this video to actually go through for you guys. All right, there's Resi Blast. Warm it up. And there it is. That is what I have for you. All right. Okay, so here is everything up front, up close and personal. Let me go so you can read it. This is, and actually what I'm going to do before you even make up your mind about these products is I'm going to go over with a torch because sometimes a torch is what brings out cells. So as you can see, everything looks totally different. Like, you see how that brought out cells in the Rust-Oleum? If you hit it right away with the torch, you're going to get more cells. And they're going to pop up as it sits. So this is Rust-Oleum oil-based enamel paint. Not bad. They're really small, but they're there. Spray paint, I don't really use it unless I'm using it with alcohol. And I like the effects that it gets for my wall arts. I love just taking some spray paint out and doing a whole bunch of colors and pushing it around. So that's the effects you get with spray paint and isopropyl alcohol, 91% and up. You can also use Everclear liquor, like the liquor that you get drunk off of. You can also use that. So this is acrylic ink, and this is by Liquitex. There's some small cells in there, not much. It's kind of foamy. I like the foamy look, but I don't like that foamy look. And this is Rust-Oleum oil-based paint. That's this one with silicone oil. And like I said, people don't use it because it gives you divots. But as you can see, if you don't use a lot, don't overdo it. It takes like a pump, like one little squirt. Don't overdo it, you won't get divots, okay? This is Resi Blast in the Rust-Oleum paint. And you see how the cells are different? Sorry. You see how the cells are different in there? Like, they just all look so different. It's just different styles. So this is that. And this is just resin, epoxy pigment paste. This one I got at Artist Till Death. Their website, I can put their website in the description. This is Cast and Craft. Really like their stuff. And my favorite, Alumalite. This is Alumalite white. I love the spider web effect. It just gives you some really, really cool effects. And it kind of like drops down into it. So, take it for what it is. Like I said, they all give you really, really different effects. It's just your preference, kind of the piece that you're doing, and what it is you're trying to achieve. Because sometimes you don't want all those cells, and you want a foamy, subtle, elegant looking, you know what I mean, piece. So, that's that. And this is the first one that I did. It's kind of iffy. This is the Rust-Oleum after it has sat. I told you it's different. It's kind of grainy, but it does happen. This is that silicone oil after it sat. Resi Blast after it has sat. Cast and Craft. And I don't know what happened with that just resin, but I realized I wasn't recording, and so I just kind of stopped. And that's the spray paint. That spray paint with alcohol after it has sat. Okay? So take it for what it is. If you like this video and you want to see more stuff like this, or you have questions, hit me up. I promise I'll answer you. I have a baby and an 11-year-old bonus son. So it might take me a little bit, but I got you. Like, I promise. If there's something that I didn't show you and that you want to see, let me know. I have no problem helping at all. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed.